Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're on the Skylab. I just wanted to show you how little different that these score reels were. I went through that and cleaned them mostly up the other day. I cleaned all the contacts on them already, but I still gotta clean the boards off. The boards are kind of a little dirty right in here and stuff. So where the wheel goes, let's turn this down a little bit so you can see easier. Where the wheel rides on here with the contact wheel, where that rides, we still got to clean this off. Some people use sandpaper, some people use polish. I use the 3M scrubby pads. Sometimes I use sandpaper, depends how nasty they were. But I did go over these contacts the other day with some naphtha to get all the nasty grease off of them. All you need to do is get these right in here and that's it. We just need those cleaned off. So I take my Super Lube. I am not endorsed by Super Lube in any way, but I do like the Super Lube grease. Put a little bit on that, a little bit on that, and then we're going to go around on the wheel, well, the contacts. I'm going to put a light film around there, and then that's it. Dab that off. Alright, so you have that. This is all clean, it's just a little dirty yet. It's got some powder, and I keep touching it with my dirty fingers. But this is as clean as I'm going to get it unless I completely disassemble it and put it back together, which isn't going to happen. I put a little Super Lube on these parts too. Just like on the bottom here where it rides on the metal, it will get a little Super Lube. That can go there, this can go there, and that can go there. This rides on the metal too, so that will get a little Super Lube on it. The Skylab reels are super tiny. They're 3-inch wheels, so they will go together just a little bit different than the big wheels do. I used to have a big wheel. Anybody else have a big wheel? That's how old I am. I had a Mark's big wheel. And I also had a Roaring Hot Cycle. It was green and black, and where the handlebars were right here, down on the neck piece where it connected to the seat, there was this yellow box with a white button on it. I think it took either 2 D-cell batteries or 2 C-cell batteries. But anyways, when you push that button, it kind of had like a air horn type deal thing in it, and it would go like that. Anyways, that was cool. I love that thing. Okay, back to the big wheel and little wheel difference. This has these tiny little 3-inch score wheels. Right now I'm putting all these contacts, I mean not the contacts, the little itty bitty C-clips. What I have learned in the past is I keep these clips on in stock now. The reason why is because if you don't get them on there correctly, they do tend to fly off. And if you do get them on there correctly, if you do take them off, they tend to fly off too. And they disappear. You probably won't find them again. These springs are different compared to the other ones. That's why I wanted to show you. They're a little bit different how everything goes. And what's weird about this too, it's got this clip assembly, which is for how it locks down onto the wheel. And this assembly here, it also holds part of that plunger rod, so which is kind of goofy. So we are putting the screws back in it, and you can't see anything I'm doing. Yeah, you're gonna have to. I'll go like that. These are regular screws, and then they got little star lock washers on them. And this is spring loaded, which locks the score reel into the main housing. There. Now we will take this piece. This gets no lube on it at all. This will slide through there. It's got a spot of junk on it. Must have not came off during the cleaning. These were up. I dropped these all in an ultrasonic cleaner. That's why these things are all nice and bright white again. What I noticed is you take this wheel, you put it so the notch is right here. It's kind of hard to see it, but the notch is right here. It lets this get in there just a little bit easier, and it just doesn't twist like that because it lets this get closer to it. See how it just falls in there basically? We got one spring here that goes onto that. Now what I'm going to do is just test this. I want to see how the switch is open. Closed, open, close. Okay, that's good. I was looking at these switches here, but once I put pressure on this from the wheel, it will go a little different. Now the wheel has a little itty bitty notch right here. It's very hard to see. And then the square wheel has this little notch right here. Those got to line up. So that tells the gear and the notch where it is. So it's no computer. It's all controlled by those notches. As long as it knows it's on that notch, it knows what number it is in by the cam on that big bottom gear that spins around the circle. We're almost done with this. Just gotta tighten these screws up. I do put pressure on this with my thumb when I tighten these screws up here, just so it doesn't twist crazy on me and it stays in one spot. And also, so when I first put that first screw in, the cam, those two mating points that help at alignment, alignment points, those don't get out of whack. We'll put this giant C-clip on, and that's it. Now we got a fully working score reel almost. Okay, that's closed, open, closed. Now we put our coil stop on and our coil. Wipe this off. These coils are all good. This is a new one, I can tell. It's doesn't have all the Williams markings on it. But it's a new coil. And we'll slip it in there like that. And it's got these special coil stops. They look like flipper ones, but backwards. And those screw down on this side with 2 screws. And you know what the best part of doing this job is? You don't have any screws left over. That's my favorite part. There we go. Actually, this one of these square reels had no screws in the coil stop. There was none. And then one of the coil stops, where is it? Where did it go? Broken. I'm still keeping it. Well, actually no. It's all mushroomed and junk. It's garbage. I didn't realize that part was. I was going to keep it for a spare. I still might keep it for a spare just in case I get a machine that is totally has one baked out. I can put that on there temporarily till I get a new one. That way I can just test things. And then that rolls into the spot. It's got a notch on top. That slides down. And locks in. There we go. All the score reels are back in. So thanks again for watching. Like us, subscribe to us, follow us on Facebook at Mark's Basement Arcade. And if you go into the bottom of the description, there's a link for Amazon.com. So if you do shop at Amazon, please click that link first. What that does, it gives me a small little bit of your purchase from Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything. You're not going to get charged any more. You're not going to get charged any less. If you're Prime, whatever, it's still exactly the same. It's just a referral link that says, hey, you watched Mark's Basement Arcade, and you saw this, and you found Mark's Basement Arcade interesting enough to find this link, so we're going to reward Mark a little bit. Which it isn't much, but as you know, I do have battery issues. So, batteries are expensive. Cameras are expensive. I got close to $1,000 in cameras to make these videos for you guys. So, any little bit on your Amazon purchase counts. So, this way you're not really just taking money out of your pocket and donating it to me. You're just buying everything you like on Amazon. So anyways, that's it. Thanks again. Thumbs up. Remember, my daughter edits these. And later.